What is happening, AJ Game Dude here with some info, or rather news, about how PlayStation has been moving into the live service market and trying its best to do so by announcing 12 live service games in the matter of a single state of play. And depending on who you ask, how you look at it, and everything else in between, but I personally hate live service games and wish that they wouldn't happen. Unfortunately, it feels like, Sony is just a little bit too keen on it, and now I feel like it's kind of coming back to bite them in the butt, because of those 12 live services that they announced in that single PlayStation presentation, half of them have just been delayed. And so originally they were meant to release prior to the end of fiscal year 2025, which is March 31st, 2026. All of them were supposed to release, and now half of them have been delayed after that point. And so it's kind of interesting to see that now the current PlayStation boss is stepping down, and someone else will take his place. It does make me wonder why, and I do hope it has something to do with the live service push, because honestly, I was never a fan of it, and I don't think a lot of people were. In fact, it just kind of makes you worry more than anything, because it's one thing to make a live service, it's another thing to then maintain it, keep it going. Destiny was more like a lightning in a bottle, and even then, Destiny is starting to slowly fall apart, specifically this year, which is insane to think about. I wonder if they actually said which ones were going to be moved past. So it seems like The Last of Us multiplayer is apparently going to be one. Marathon is another one that's definitely going to be it. There could be so many different things. Live services have just been failing left, right, and center, and so many games have shut down. In fact, I did actually make a video earlier this year talking about how many live service games are shutting down or have shut down, and it's just kind of sad to see. I mean, I remember when I was playing a bunch of mobile games that just happened to also shut down, and I was only just logging in daily, like Vanguard Zero, for example, or the English server for Princess Connect Redive. Granted, I'm still playing the Japanese version, but it just doesn't hit the same. Alright, it just doesn't hit the same. With that being said, what the most unfortunate thing about this is that Hiroki Totoki, the guy who will be interim CEO, said that their policy is unchanged, but that the quality is most important. And it does make me wonder, but do people genuinely care about quality when you're playing through a live service game? Because if you're playing a single player game, absolutely quality does matter to an extremely high degree, and can keep people in or push people out, or more often keep people in. Because if you've got an excellent soundtrack, you've got an excellent gameplay loop, you've got excellent visuals, and then you have an excellent story on top of that, you've got a winning formula there. You've got a lot of good stuff there. But live service games have always been a part of what patch culture has been, which was that people could release semi-unfinished games and then patch it in after. That was what patch culture was. And then from that, we got live services, which are fundamentally incomplete games, which goes against the idea of them being a quality product, and instead they release a inferior product onto the market in order to get people to pucker up with some amount of money to keep the game sustained and moving forward. And for Hiroki Totoki to say that, I think he's completely missed the point of what a live service has or was been, because it just feels like everything is just kind of no, this, what you're saying doesn't quite add up to not only how things have been perceived, but have been packaged and provided to us in terms of other games that we've also gotten that have been live services that are online only. And again, live services are just not good for preservation at the end of the day as well, because again, when these servers shut down, these games will no longer be playable unless they have a single player or offline option. And it also hurts us as trophy hunters when it comes to online trophies and games. But let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 100 subs, and I'm wanting to also get my videos out to more people, so hopefully we can get some more opinions about what live service kind of mean to those people and not just yourself who is watching. Let me know in the comments below. But with all of that said and done, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.